What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Earl Sweatpants, and we back at it again with another episode. Yeah, you laughing. I hate doing overs, like voiceovers and stuff like that. Yes, I hate it.
Why?
I cannot. I feel like I'm cringy when I do that type of stuff. And I say this every time my episode starts. It's always like that.
I'm forcing it too much.
I'm not forcing it. I'm just living my life, you know. But again, like I said, it's Earl Sweatpants, Earl for short. Back at it again with another episode. Here today with my co-host.
It's your boy LGTK. You feel me?
Tay Dollar. Merry Christmas
I don't
Eve.
go by that no more, man. Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve, everyone.
I got made fun of by that name. I got bullied out of that name.
You got bullied out of that name?
Off
Tay
of
Dollar?
what?
You let them bully
Oh,
you?
Tay. Yeah, why you let them bully you?
That is a little childish name, though. I feel that.
Are you getting bullied out your neighborhood?
He got bullied. What the fuck was your name before that?
Earl the Pearl.
Earl the Pearl. That shit was wild.
Oh.
How's that whack?
Wait.
That was a basketball player, right? You know that?
No,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody knows
Anybody
that.
knew that. You had to look.
Earl with the pearl.
Earl the Pearl. You feel me?
Oh, Earl the pearl.
Yeah, Earl
okay,
Pearl, you feel me?
underwater with it, under the sea.
Obvious, but you know, I'm a Cancer, so
Are you really?
I see that.
Stay
That's a
away.
fucking crab.
No, I'm
Hey,
playing.
It's not a damn clam.
What are y'all?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh my God, stay away. But I want to introduce my guests. A lovely lady. I met her in elementary school.
Yes.
Connecting, kind of meeting for the first time, really, because we're adults now. You know.
Right. Crazy.
Great experiences. Having a very like close friendships with other
Right.
people. You know,
Yeah.
talking about Bria. Shout out Bria. She was on here
Yes.
the other day.
Crazy.
I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Abby.
Abby T.
Abby T. 22, about to be 23 the day after Christmas. Sound effect. Really? Oh my God, my twin. Yeah, I'm from Baltimore, from the county, and I live in LA now. Do I look in a camera? Like, do I?
Do whatever you want.
Hello. I live in LA now, but I feel like New York formed me. I spent very formative years there because I went to university there.
Okay.
Yes, and then beside me, I have my lovely friend Nalle.
Hello. Yeah, my name is Nalle. Ours name is Lamb. And I'm from I'm from Virginia,
Okay.
Nova. Yeah, and also went to school with Abby, like
Yes.
In New York?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's how y'all met.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what's
Day
up.
one.
Day
So,
one.
Tell me a little bit
Yeah.
about your friendship. So where did that come from?
Okay, so
Well, Abby was annoying as no.
first of all, so we went to NYU. We studied recorded music.
Okay.
So it was a mix of like engineering, performance, business, like just literally anything you could think of as it relates to the current state of the industry today. And then being in New York was like amazing because in terms of like the opportunities you got like to perform live were just so lucrative. But yeah, our program, NYU is a very interesting school in the way it's like laid out because it's in the city. It's not like a traditional college campus. So, and then our program is really small and very white.
Yeah. I mean, like,
So-
all that, yeah.
Yeah, very white. So
That's NYU though.
that's NYU.
Yeah. Okay.
And so the black people
Just
just in every grade, like we all knew each other. And then we found out we were both from DMV.
yeah.
And it was just like, whoop.
yeah, like right away.
Yeah, but we have more. There's more. There's actually we have like a friend group of like
DMV.
yeah. There's a lot of us.
Yeah.
But that's that's how it works. Like I went to Morgan obviously,
Right.
but my sister
Yes,
went to
go Bears.
Go Bears. Yes. My sister went to North Carolina A&T. Her first initial friendships came from
Right.
DMV, and
Yeah.
then like as she grew up a little bit and started matriculating a
Right.
little bit, that's when she met her close friends, and then
Yeah.
I think one of her closest friends is from Chicago.
Okay.
Stuff, you feel me? But they was
Yeah.
engineers, so like
Yeah,
they
it's
had, like,
natural.
that-
Yeah.
You want to be around people who
You
you feel like
know.
understand you. And
Oh yeah, facts.
DMV has such a distinct culture, so
Because the people from California.
weird. and listen,
first, like-
anyone who grew up in the state of really LA
It's LA.
and
yeah.
then New York. If you grew up in New York, different.
Tell me about it. Tell me
those
about
major
it.
cities.
yeah.
Well, when it comes to LA, especially the caliber of people who went to NYU, a lot of those people are very wealthy, so they had access to like certain like party culture and like started doing drugs super early on. So by the time we met them, they was fried. If you really want to get into it, they like powder. The girls like powder and booger sugar. And then the people who grew up in New York, I feel like you mature very early on because, you know, you're on, especially if you're on the subway, like the stuff you see on the subway, people screaming, fights, da da da. Imagine seeing that as a kid. Like, yeah, so then you walk around and like in New York, you learn how to like just be in your own world and you're supposed to ignore people.
You numb yourself to the surroundings.
Exactly. Because there's just so much going on. So then those people who we met were just like hardened and I mean I'm generalizing, but we was like, y'all are weird.
Okay.
So
wait, what high school did you go to?
I went to BSA, Baltimore School for the Arts.
Okay. So you kind of when you already went in there, you already had like the Baltimore
The
stigma.
city,
You feel me? Like you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you type of stuff.
Exactly.
So you kind of probably integrated really well going into that. You know what I mean?
I think that really helped me settle into like the city life because Baltimore is very similar to New York. It's just smaller. But I like, you know, grew up in the county and I went to Owings Mills Elementary and then Sudbrook, which was in Pikesville. And then BSA, which was in the city. And so I was taking the metro every day.
Was that a culture shock going to BSA?
Yeah, it was because I didn't spend a lot of time in the city. Like I would go to the harbor, but like not like any other part, like not Bolton Hill, not, you know, anywhere. So yeah, I would spend like a lot of time with my friends who live there and just got to know the city really well, the public transportation, like everything. And especially taking the subway, like, because I was going from Owings Mills, which is the first stop, because here in Baltimore, we only have, you know, one line. Yeah. So I was doing the first stop all the way to almost the end. Like it was a stop called State Center. And then, yeah, like you just see characters. Like every stop has its own energy. Like
I feel that.
Yeah, you just saw characters, and that's how I remember I had just encounters that felt really dangerous, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. So by the time I got to New York, I was like, it's fine. It was just a lot. It was like magnified.
No, I feel it. I went up to like I
you was in. Why were you staying in Times Square?
That's where my.
Wait, for how long?
For like 2 days. It wasn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It wasn't crazy.
Okay,
You know
it was
what
a
I
cute
mean?
little moment.
Oh yeah, it was for my dad's birthday.
Okay, you were with adults.
Yeah,
right.
Sometimes it's better going with adults because you
Okay.
get to experience shit. And,
Yeah,
you feel me?
They want to do like sightseeing.
Yeah. I do want to go back again with like my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know I do take pictures. Like I'm like a
I
little
saw
photographer.
That's so cool.
Because I want to go up there and go on the
you
streets.
got to go in the summer.
Yeah, that's exactly.
be outside.
Yeah, it was cold as fuck. Just going
It's
up
not
there.
cute.
Yeah,
It's not
Be
cute
in
this
New
time of
York,
year.
if you aren't super wealthy and you can't take Ubers everywhere, what's the point? In the wintertime, like just dead it. Like it's not
People
the
from
vibe.
here, you don't think that it's like you think it's cold up here. Like
It's cool.
I don't know. Even if we took Ubers,
Right.
like if we was doing Uber stuff and
Yeah.
like going to different places in the Uber, I'd prefer to just go on the subway because first of all,
It's quicker.
It is
way quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate stop and go, and I already don't
Yeah.
like being in. I don't want to be in someone else's car.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
So that's my parents like doing that. They say it's safe.
Mm.
I don't give a fuck.
driving in New York is so ass.
It's
Ass.
so aggy.
Ass.
Like, you know what's worse though? Driving in LA. I thought I had seen it all, but I think it's the craziest I've ever experienced there.
They're ruthless.
They're ruthless. They don't want to let you over. There's hella cars because everybody drives there because their like forms of transportation aren't as well developed, like the routes. So it doesn't go into every like area. So if you want to get somewhere that's like a 30-minute drive, it's like a 2-hour like transportation type, like one train to one bus to one thing. It's just awful. So everyone drives.
No, everywhere does have like that crazy stuff. Like I don't think it would be worse or not,
Right.
but like going to Orlando and driving over down
Yeah,
there,
Orlando.
it's shitty.
Really?
It's because everybody. First of all, everybody's using rent-a-cars. So they don't
Right.
give a fuck
So
about
they
the
don't
car, yo.
care.
They be driving in the median, yo. They be driving in the grass, going, yo. They switch. They have what's it called? They have like 2 lanes, like a main
Right.
highway, and then like
okay.
like a street lane.
Right.
They said fuck the grass. They just go on that shit. Shit's wild as fuck. Me personally wouldn't do that.
Fun fact: I was born there.
For real?
Yes.
Oh shit. Small world, like we said. I always go. I love Orlando. So
Really? Okay.
I do it. We're gonna go back a little bit.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about you. So
Yeah.
you went to NYU with her, and you did the same major. Is this? Are you like a singer, rapper, producer type of deal?
Yeah, so I'm
All the things.
yeah, no, for all the things. Like I'm a singer and songwriter and producer. But I also am like I grew up like as a dancer.
Okay, I
like
feel
doing that. So
Like choreography.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So and like doing like everything from like hip hop to tap, jazz, but like all of that. Like what kind of got me into music was FK Twigs. Like I was just like she was a dancer and then was like producing crazy beats and then singing over them. And I was like, I just want to do the same thing. So yeah.
So you be producing beats too?
Yes.
Y'all both make
And
beats?
amazing. Like Nalle is amazing.
Okay, I
Yeah.
love that. And I always say this, and if you can catch it on my all
Right.
this, not musically inclined at all.
Really?
Cannot dance. I did choreography. I did a cotillion. So I did ballroom
Okay.
dancing.
wait.
Oh wow.
And that was the
Were you
only-
in Jack and Jill?
No.
Okay.
I forgot you did that.
You remember?
Yeah.
What year of life was that?
2000. It was 2016. It was my senior year though. It was
Oh,
during
what a
wrestling.
year. You used to wrestle? Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Yes.
You used to get down and dirty.
Nah.
Okay.
You did that ballroom dance.
Yeah, I because it was because the girl I was with at the time, I remember this all the time. I blonde my hair when I wrestle.
You did what?
I blonde
The whole
my hair.
wrestling team would dye their hair. Like they would
Really?
dye,
Oh,
they
the
would
whole-
bleach it.
I
Because it was
didn't
supposed to be like the golden eagle, so you are stupid.
What?
you go for gold type
Okay.
shit. But I didn't do it this year because I had to go to the cotillion that year.
What, that year? Okay.
okay.
Oh, so you were the only person with dark hair.
No, they didn't do it that year.
Oh, okay.
But I would have it. But all the other years I did it.
It was your
so
fault.
It was my fault.
You broke tradition.
But I'm glad to hear you. I
You
both
don't
doing.
remember shit from that ballroom class?
I know how to do the like. No, I don't.
You could do a grapevine.
No,
Okay.
I don't even know what that is. I probably could do it. I ain't know what it is. I just follow the steps. You
1,
feel
2,
me?
3. 1, 2, 3.
Literally, that's all I did. And then it was actually a really good experience though because we
Okay.
did etiquette class.
Oh wow! Like how to eat and how to sit.
The spoon goes.
The spoon goes here. I did one of those growing up.
And the craziest thing I never knew, if your napkin falls on the floor, you're not supposed to get it.
Yeah,
your waiter's
they're-
supposed to
they're
get
supposed to get it.
And
It's
then they put
weird.
it, take it to the back and put a new one on you.
Yes.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, it's crazy. I used to actually, one of my jobs, I've had a million jobs, but one job that I have was as like a freelance waitress. And it was when I was here in Baltimore. Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what is a freelance waitress? What is that?
You can waitress wherever you want to waitress at.
Listen, okay. So basically, it was this organization that primarily employs people without papers, like without documentation.
Okay.
So there were a lot of Hispanic people and then a lot of Africans. And my mom was friends with that person who owned that company. And so when my brothers and I got to a certain age, she was like, y'all need to have a job. Like you can't just have a cushy life. Like you need a job to get out the house. So I started working there and basically they would text you and it was all like kind of under the table and they just text you a time and a place, but they wouldn't tell you how long you'd be working.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So I had like 8-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts.
Have to go
Sometimes
to
you would never
school.
know. No, literally, it was over a summer. So I was
okay.
like grinding. And sometimes it would be at a hotel and you like wouldn't know anyone. Sometimes it could be at a banquet. It could be at an event. And so it was like really interesting, like being, the help in certain places, especially, and like everyone who's working with you is black and brown, and then you're serving white people and like all those rules.
Did they have to give you a uniform?
Yeah, I had a uniform. I had a name tag.
Oh, so they gave you.
They give you that uniform, and then everybody uses our same uniform.
Okay, I understand that. I thought you would go to like I don't know, like
Right.
the Sheridan or something to help out
Yeah. No, sometimes you would go and they had like a variation of it, so you like change into it. But that job was hell on earth.
with them. I feel it. I did custom what's it called, food management stuff
You're
for a long
right.
time.
Awful.
I hate it. Me and him did.
It's dirty back there.
Oh, it is. Me and him did. We did Five Guys.
You did Five Guys?
Joking.
Did you used to eat there all the time, or did you stop eating there after?
I ate there all the time.
Okay.
I ate there. All
I
the
never ate there until I worked there. But
Okay.
then, like after I've worked there, I don't.
You don't like it? Yeah.
It's
I wouldn't be able to either.
You know.
It would just piss me off.
I don't
only
know,
place
yo.
I say I still eat it, but it's like in moderation.
Okay.
Once every 3 months.
Okay, I feel that. I wouldn't eat
That's
there.
pretty often.
I wouldn't eat there.
Just once every 3 months, like yeah.
I wouldn't eat there now because I don't like paying for it. It's like $15.
It feels wrong.
It's
I
Unless you
feel
work
it's
somewhere.
wrong for me. That but really from yo Chipotle. I tried that shit the other day. Yo, the quesadilla is in. You know
like
how they
Chipotle?
used to.
was it like first time? Or?
No, this is like my first time having the quesadilla since like a while.
Right.
Before how they used to make it, they used to fold it in half. You get
Right.
the whole shit filled.
Yeah.
Now it's like in a little fucking square. You put it like in the
Ew.
middle in a little square, and that shit is whack. You know?
They did that for money
And
wise.
then yo, it's for money wise, and then the bowls be like $7. My mother got a bowl, yo. She got a chicken and steak bowl with a side of guac. They used to be like $15. That shit, her bowl was like $24.
What?
That's normal.
And
Yeah.
she gave me she gave
Especially in
me
New
$20.
York.
She gave me $20 to go in there and get it for her because I was like, I'll get it for you. She was like, nah.
You didn't have enough.
She was like, nah, I hear it. She's like, this 20 should be enough. I'm like,
Nope.
all right, went in
Wait,
there.
but why was it that much?
That's almost 30.
Wait,
She had-
actually-
she had steak, chicken, and then she had the guac.
Oh,
But
she
steak,
had-
steak and chicken. That should be like 12. That used to be like $12. And the guac was like $3, so that was like 15.
You was at Foundry Row?
Nah, we was at Elders.
Front row one sucks.
Eldersburg.
Yeah.
The Foundry Row one is so bad.
It is bad.
Literally,
It's
don't
It's
go
funny
there.
you said it.
Yeah.
It's been shit since
The
I left there,
Pikesville
man.
one.
Yeah.
Ever since I left, that
Yo,
shit.
It's
has
so
been.
bad, and they don't put salt on the chips, and they don't salt the guac.
No, I don't like guacamole, but I
Oh.
can only imagine.
Okay,
I didn't
like
like
how's
guac.
that working out for you?
I got high cholesterol, so that's not working out pretty well.
Man, I got hella shit.
it's hereditary, but neither
Okay.
here nor
All right.
here.
But nah, yo, that shit.
So tell me, we're gonna go back a little bit. I saw you
Yeah.
was DJing on someone's Instagram.
Yes, I
You
do
be
DJ.
DJ?
Yes.
Okay, so how did that go
Yeah.
about? Was that a part of your classes and stuff?
No, so I started DJing. So part of our program, like once you got to your junior year, everybody was required to study abroad in Berlin, in Germany.
Oh.
And
Oh, shit.
I remember I did not want to go. Like I did not want to go to Germany because I was like, it's no black people over there. Like, what am I supposed to do over there? But that's a misconception, you know. And so I ended up going, and it changed my life. Like I just learned so much, and it opened up my mind to like a world of possibilities. And so I had my roommate there at the time. Shout out Layla. She was a DJ, and she's also black. And so just knowing that she was doing it, I was like, okay. And we also had a friend, Muriel, who was also a DJ, and we just had like really similar music taste, and she was like, you know, you should just try DJing. And I had started making remixes in Berlin, like of just like stupid shit, like 50 Cent and like a Fireflies remix, like just weird, just like dumb stuff. And yeah, I sent it to her, and she was like, you should just DJ. And I was like, I don't know how. And she was like, girl, buy the thing, look on YouTube. If you need help, call me up.
Facts.
And then I got back to after study abroad, she was having a birthday party at this spot called Cafe Arzuli in New York. And she was like, you want to DJ? And I was like, yeah. So I bought the thing, and it was like a week out, and I just was watching mad YouTube videos and just downloading hella music. I feel like 70% of DJing is the music, like the choice in music and being able to read a room. And I DJ'd at that party, and people really loved it. And I like posted clips, and then from there, people just started reaching out, and I started DJing. And that was that.
So dope.
Yeah.
So are you gonna like? Do you do like? I guess you get paid for it, or like would you do that? Type of, have you did that before? Like, are you?
Yeah. So DJing, it's really easy to get paid from DJing. Actually,
Have you?
gotten paid from it? Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't DJ for free anymore.
Okay.
Unless it's like a friend or something. But yeah, like you can get a lot of money just for like 2 hours.
I feel that.
Which is nuts. Like 2 hours of work for, you know,
Having
however
fun.
much. Yeah, for
You're,
fun.
you're probably enjoying it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's like fun. I have done like school dances before, which was like annoying because you got to download hella clean mixes. But yeah, no, you can do a lot. I've like DJ'd for like some Foot Locker events or like some other stuff. So yeah, it's taken me a lot of places. And it was at the time when I started, I was having like a creative block with writing. So it was like good to still have an avenue that was still involved with music, but wasn't quite like as, potent or whatever. So yeah, I haven't DJ'd in a while though. It's been a minute.
That's something you want to get back into when you go to LA, right?
Yeah, I would love to, but I have to kind of like, I know a lot of people there, but not a lot of people in the event planning world. Whereas in New York, it's like we came up with all the people who throw stuff now, so it's a lot easier to get opportunities. So yeah, I just kind of have to get back into it and also like post more content of me doing that for people to know again.
Okay, I feel it. So like going into like LA and stuff like that,
Right.
is this more of you trying to get into the field more? Like you want to, where do you want to see yourself going into? So like, do you want to see yourself more being like a producer or like, I know you sing and rap and do that type of stuff. What are you looking forward to going into there?
Yeah. Okay. I feel like to answer that, I got to go back a little bit.
Go ahead.
So yeah, New York was amazing for live performance, like I said. And I got really just good at being able to read a room and capture a crowd and whatever. And so I got to a point where after every show, people would be like, where can we find the music? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And so I was like, okay, I need to work on my recorded content. So I started doing that, and I started working with a management company, and they just really helped me like shape my vision and helped me execute things. And so I started like putting out music during the pandemic, and I was like, I'm just gonna really go ham with this. I want to be an artist. I want to be able to like. So that was really funny. I wish y'all could have heard that. There was some banging happening.
You didn't hear that?
No, I was in depth.
I
was in the conversation.
He used to it. I was like, are they dancing?
Sounded like somebody dancing. I thought somebody was coming down the
some
stairs.
beating their feet.
It's my father, probably. It's all good. We're in the basements.
Yes, we're in the bowels of the house. But anyways, yeah. So I was like, I know I want to be an artist. I want to get to the point where I want to be touring and like eventually stadiums, and I just want to be able to, share my art and connect to people who I feel like, deserve to be seen and heard. Similarly to how I got into music was through that same way of like connecting with artists. So yeah, I started releasing music, and then I got to a point in New York where I was performing pretty consistently and gradually getting like certain like performance slots that were like just like things that I had dreamed of. But New York, yeah, it's great for development, but in terms of like making connections and writing, LA is definitely more of the spot for that. Just a lot more artists who are like up there are all based in LA, and a lot of other writers as well are based in LA. So, and there are people who they're not willing to work virtually. So my management company had expanded to LA, and they were telling me, they're like, you should come here for a trip and just try it out. So I did. I went for like a month, and I was like, oh yeah. Like even the stuff I was writing, like I just felt like a student all over again. And I was like, just like inspired and meeting just like crazy people who had a wealth of knowledge. And I was like, okay, this seems like where I need to be, because I know who I am and I know what I want to do. It's just a matter of who I know now. And so, oh yeah.
I was gonna say, what person would you say like impacted you the most? Like you said, you met a lot of people.
Yeah, there's this writer. Shout out Alex. His artist name is Adiv, and he is amazing. Like he's been a writer for over 10 plus years, and he mentors a lot of really amazing artists. And I had he was my first session when I got there, and that was the first time I was in a session, and I was like, this is work. Like he was asking me certain questions. He's like, who are you? Like, what do you want to say? And if I took too long, he was like, you don't know this? Like, what's going on? No. And I was like, oh, snap. And he was like, you need to be able to know this. Like, in bigger rooms, like, you get a couple seconds. And then even how I was writing certain lines, like he was like, you could change this delivery. And then especially recording, like that is definitely a skill that I've honed in on now. He was like, oh, sing it like this and do it like this. And I was like, oh, wow, like I'm just learning so much that in New York, I was doing all my recording by myself. So it was all in a vacuum. So yeah, that was very impactful for me. Yeah. But yeah, so now I feel like I'm in LA to, make more connections, and it's slowly but surely I see things happening, which is
that growth.
Exciting. Yeah, that growth. And also in New York, you have no choice but to have a million jobs. Like it's just so expensive.
Okay,
yeah.
I feel it.
Everyone has at least 3 jobs. Like
Or they have
for real.
money.
No,
or they have money.
Yeah.
Like
No,
there's no in between.
No, I feel it.
Yeah. So I was like grinding and living there for 5 years. Like I just got to be at a state, like my constant state was just like survival mode. And so now that I've moved to LA, it just so happened that now I can finally just do music and live off of that, which is great. And so,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like everything's falling into place.
So LA is cheaper than New York? Or?
No.
I was like,
It's but you spend money on different things and they feel more worth it to me. Like I have a bigger room, I have my own bathroom, I have a parking spot, whereas in New York it's like you're paying for the culture and like in New York, like
I seen it on New York. They had like $30 million apartment, bro.
Right.
It wasn't even the size of this house.
No, nowhere near it.
Probably about
Where we were living, so we lived together last year. We lived in a bomb shelter. That's what we called it, because there was no light. The bunker.
It was, if you closed all the doors to our bedrooms, like, and you were in the
Didn't have a window?
living room.
The living room had a window and it was facing a brick wall.
Oh, that's annoying.
Like right here, it would go like pitch black. And
That's like depressing.
Yeah, we were not doing well.
And I say that because that's like so like my major, that's something that like we would look at, and that's fucking depressing.
What's your major?
I'm a civil engineer.
Oh.
So like not having light, and that's just not healthy. That's just not healthy.
It's supposed to have like your body.
Yeah,
needs
you
sunlight.
need it.
Yeah.
We were really sad.
yeah,
Like you literally need sunlight.
Yeah.
Shit's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But
okay.
You had to
We
live.
learned.
You honestly, I feel like it's probably worth it because now you know how it feels. You feel me?
you like the trade off. I mean, okay, so the cool thing.
Yeah.
Here's the
Can you talk about it? Because you still live there.
I still live in New York,
Oh, okay.
right?
Not in the bunker.
Not in the bunker. And like, so it's like your home space will be like super small. You pay too much. You work too many jobs. You're seeing crazy shit. Like when you like just like walk out the door. Yeah. Like, but then like, it's also because there's so many people in like such close proximity. There's so much happening like every day, all the time.
Yeah.
Where like, by the end of the day, like you can find yourself like in just the most like unimaginable place, or like in like at the beginning of the week, like you could be like, damn, like I really owe my landlord like some money right now. But then by the end of the week, like you're like in a room with somebody,
some
just
crazy,
like, just some crazy thing, or like or like someone asks you like, can you just like perform for this Times Square thing and we'll pay you like a couple $1,000.
Then you got the money.
Yeah, and then
but
it's
you were
like,
stressed out to get it.
You were just
and you didn't know
stressed
where
out.
it was gonna come from.
Yeah.
But it always works out.
That's very. I couldn't do that. Me personally,
It's a lot on your nervous system.
couldn't do
It is,
that,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I commend y'all for doing that, but me personally, I would freak the fuck out.
It's good you know your
What
limit.
he was saying about that city, that really is a city that never sleeps. Yo. Like,
It not
Ever.
yo facts yo
Ever.
You can like they're like I was remembering like here. Like, there be times like I'll be up like hungry or like something like that.
Yeah,
like,
you
early
can't
in the
get
morning,
nothing.
Like 2 a.m. You can't get shit.
But in New York, that's the good
yo.
thing. You stay out late till 4, you got somewhere to eat.
And there's
Yeah.
always some like there's like you can drive downtown 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, like 3 o'clock, whatever. Like it'll be like kind of dead. You won't see a lot of people outside New York. It's just really like the same amount of people at all times.
And because people are always working as well, so everyone's always getting off work. Then some people are always partying,
it's
so
always
everyone's
traffic,
always
too.
always.
It'd be traffic at the dumbest times. Yo.
I feel it, yo. It's bullshit. And then
That's random.
you just up there too for your grandma and stuff.
But I feel like I lived there too though, cause like,
Right. Oh, you have family in New York?
Yeah.
What part?
In Brooklyn. I have
What part?
I have, They live right off, right by. They live. She kind of lives near the airport.
Okay, JFK.
Yeah.
We used to live off
Okay.
off the J.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there. That's
It's a
where the New
sturdy
Yorkers
spot?
are. Yeah. Oh, what? Where we lived, or you talk about
that place.
that area? Yeah, cool area. I've never really
I don't know.
spent a ton of time.
I stayed in New York, not the city. I was upstate New
Okay.
York for like the summer. This summer,
Cute.
Okay.
it wasn't cute.
Oh,
I guess it was.
what were you there for?
Uh,
Leisure.
Nah, hell no. I would never go up there for leisure after this experience. But I had an internship.
Okay.
You feel me?
For what? Where?
It was in Binghamton. Well, I stayed in Binghamton.
Okay.
So you know where that's at?
Yes.
Okay, it's in the boonies.
Because I used to be going to I used to be on the freaking Mark train and shit. The Amtrak.
Wait, why?
To go
I don't
to
know, Ethan
Binghamton?
lived- not to Binghamton, but
Oh,
close
I was
there.
wondering-
I have some friends who
yes,
live up there,
the
so I'll go to
most
a
random,
studio.
Yes, or
Yeah.
like Alon.
You would go to that.
I would
to
go-
Binghamton. That's like 2 hours. 200.
Yes, I used to be on train to train to train
Oh
to
my
train.
gosh.
Shot
Sure.
Legos.
Yes,
Up there.
I have this video where we shot it like not near there, but close to there.
Mm-hmm.
It's stuff there. Anyways, you were speaking.
But I was working on wind turbines.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, so you really do this.
Crazy. That's so crazy.
What?
It was a cool experience. Like I like the work, but being in the fucking boonies with all these like, and like you wouldn't think. I would think going up to the north, it would be like
Right.
they would be like they fuck with black people.
What?
No. What made you think
no,
that?
I would just think like
They hate
history.
us-
You know,
they hate us everywhere.
Yo,
Sorry,
yo,
I'm about to say, that's
they
like
do
that.
hate us everywhere, bruh. And like what really was prevalent. So like my company, we did a baseball game, like a local baseball game. It was like a minor league team, and I went up there and I had to get changed to get in the parking lot. So like I only had like change. Like I only had change, like $5 in quarters.
Okay.
I went into the gas station, local gas station. Some fucking meth head worked there.
Oh.
He fucked up.
Oh, wow.
Bitch ass nigga. He was a bitch. So I was
He was
like,
mean to you?
Yeah, he was mean to me. Yo, I said, I have $5 in quarters. Can you give me a $5 back?
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm burping. I have $5 in quarters. Can you give me a $5 back? He just stared at me.
Oh wow.
And I'm staring at him back. Like I'm not,
wow.
and like I'm not really a confrontational person.
He was not
always
messing
a gas
with you.
station.
Yo, this is funny because like I
You can imagine
I can
it.
imagine everything that is happening right now. But I know it's just funny. as shit.
I'm not a confrontational person. And then like just him staring at me, it started getting me mad. So I'm
Yeah,
like, can
like-
you give me $5? Like I'm not raising
Yeah.
my, but I'm like, I'm getting like, you know, pumping
Yeah.
my chest up.
Hello.
You feel me? Like give me my shit. So I gave him the shit. He just fucking staring me down like like them old white ladies be giving you shit. He was staring
Did
me
he
down.
give it to you?
Yeah, he gave it to me, but he didn't give it to me in my hand. He
Oh, he put it on the table.
right there. That was perfect. That was perfect. But he threw that on there and and he fucking looked at me. And I was like, yo, you're a dickhead, yo. And I just took the shit and walked out. He was a bitch.
Bro, you gotta be careful in areas like that though, because that's the type of shit they text the group chat. It's a nigga in the area, and then boom, you're missing.
Real shit.
No, like that's
yeah.
No,
facts.
I feel that. I was with the white people though. You feel me?
Okay,
I
they
was-
got
They-
you. They,
yeah.
yeah, you was a little bit safe.
You don't
They
know.
could have been the one.
I don't
That's what I'm saying. Informing.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, let's take a trip. Yeah,
I
I
hope
like
they
it
did
there.
it. If they did that, I know the owner, like the
Okay.
actual like
Oh, of the company.
yeah, the fucking multi-million-dollar fucking
Right,
owner type
right.
shit. If he did,
Yeah.
they did that to me. That's a
We're coming for you.
Man, type shit.
Calling my mom.
You thought New York was when I went to school. I went to school in Virginia too. But
Oh my God,
like,
where?
It was in Lynchburg.
Lynchburg.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
They still the craziest. I mean, you know, like Robert E. Lee Highway. Like,
Right.
They still name things. You know.
Yeah. Oh
Wow.
wow.
They don't care.
Okay, what was that like? Wait, so you were about to tell a story though. Sorry.
No, like I'm saying like yeah, Lynchburg probably racist. Lynchburg is racist as shit.
Yeah.
And I was making a
Lynchburg.
joke. Like yeah, his name is Lynchburg. You know, it's gonna be racist. It's racist. there, you know?
Lynchburg.
I went to Walmart one time, and it was like where my school was really in the boonies. Like you had
Oh,
a
wow.
signal. I did not have a signal. You only had a signal if you had Verizon. That's the only service.
Oh,
that
you
can
mean
have.
like like bars?
I was like I had like.
Did
I
you
would
have
get, like-
Verizon?
No, I have AT&T. I would get literally
Dang.
like in certain parts of the dorm, I would get one little bar, and then I could
wow.
stand there and call you. If I move like a couple feet,
What?
drop signal, no service.
Damn.
No, see,
Wait,
because that's scary to me because
that's how you go missing.
Yeah, I'm about to say like if you wanted to call people and stuff like you have
yeah,
to use
the killer is
landline,
escaping
like, shit
for
like-
real.
There would be places that I can get like I said, but like
Yeah,
if you ain't have Verizon, you was assed out.
damn. Good thing I got Verizon.
But
You still got AT&T?
Yeah, I still got AT&T.
All right, okay.
Loyal.
I'm out,
Okay.
I'm out of that hellhole. I ain't never going back.
Yeah, no.
But nah.
Did you spend all 4 years there?
No, I only there for a year.
Okay,
I got
yeah,
my- I got
yeah,
my
that's
trade.
enough.
I was
That's
gonna
enough.
go to college, so I could have been there, but
Right.
got kicked out.
Of Lynchburg?
Yeah, I got kicked out of there. Out of
Dang. For what?
But I got my trade, but I was going to college.
For what though? What'd you get kicked out for?
Yeah, why'd you get kicked
Marijuana.
out?
Oh, okay.
It was
Right.
it's a free
Dang.
program, so there was like no tolerance with.
Oh.
But my director was mad as shit because I was like one of the
Really?
like, I was one of the people that like he was proud
You were-
about.
yeah.
I was supposed to be his man.
He should.
Well, you know what? He should have been cool, but everything happens for a reason. You didn't want to be down there anyways,
Crazy
so.
too. I could have got away
fine.
with it, but we ain't gonna go into that
No,
story.
would have
today.
gotten away with
Oh.
it
Could
too.
have got away with it,
If
but
it wasn't
but
for
I be-
those.
I be feeling bad for people. I be really feeling bad.
Oh,
for
you
people.
took.
No, it was like so we had got we
Took
was
the fall?
All right, look, I'm gonna just say the story now. We was smoking behind the wall, whatever, and I had just went to college, got us some weed, whatever, and I snuck it back in. You couldn't get on there, so I had to. I rolled it up in the sock and I tucked it, got it in there, whatever. Boom.
Okay.
So I get in there to do like I'm supposed to be waiting for my other man's come back from college,
Right.
and we gonna smoke it at like this. It's a time when like everybody's on dorm, but we would sneak
Right.
out, whatever.
Right.
He's like, nah, man, come on, let's just hit one now. I'm like,
No.
nah, I'm cool, man. I'm chilling. I'm playing basketball. He just keep asking me. So I get irritated. I'm like, all right, whatever. Behind the wall. Next thing you know, I'm peeking to like make sure we good. Security guard just walking. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna
Was
hold
it
you.
giving?
I'm not gonna hold you right now.
Yeah, it was a white
It was a
man?
white man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there.
I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Security guard right there. Don't freak out. He's like, what? What? I'm like, yo. I'm like, just
I would have
chill.
yeeted that.
I like, look, put that shit out, put it out, boom. I threw the shit in the grass and whatever. He like, yeah, who's back there? Who's back there? And I'm looking around the other side, ain't nobody right there. I'm like, I could run right now.
Yeah, you could have ran.
And then, but he walks out and just looking at him. He's like, is there anybody else back there with you? He didn't say nothing, but he looked over and he just got like the puppy dog face. I'm like,
You like, all right, I'm gonna step out.
I'm like, man, I'm back here. I'm like, and then everybody, I see one of my friends, he was threw his hands up because he was telling like he kept going like this, like
But what? How did they know? Was they like, oh, we could smell it on you?
They make like rounds, but I thought like, and I knew they rounds. Like I was there, so I'm like, I got cool with everybody. So, like,
Right, so you
I knew
knew.
the rounds and I knew all that. But he walked like a different way this day, whatever. And next thing you know, he smelt it, and then he started walking back there to see who it was. But I could have ran and got away. But
And you could have. But I mean,
Felt bad
who
for the
knows?
nigga.
You wouldn't be here today then, maybe.
yeah,
Who
We went
knows?
to jail.
I don't
Oh,
want to
man.
jail. Hell no.
Dun dun.
Going back into a little bit of your story. So where were you from in Virginia?
I was from. So I was born in Falls Church.
Okay, I don't know what's that.
Yeah, but it's like northern area.
Okay,
so,
okay. So it's closer
like,
to here.
Virginia is big as shit.
Yeah,
So
it's
big.
really, and it like changes. Like I wouldn't consider where I live like the South.
Okay.
Like, more like DMV, like 30 minutes out from DC.
Okay.
Like 20 and 30.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, yeah. So
Near Arlington?
yeah, like closer to there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then most recently, like I live in this place called Reston, which is like even smaller, like more foresty. Yeah.
It's cute.
It's cute.
I like it over there.
Yeah. It's peaceful.
It's peaceful.
Yeah. But yeah, mostly grew up there. I did live in Maryland at one point. Also lived in South Africa at one point.
What was that?
Yeah, that's
That was-
exactly what I was
Yeah.
about to say. How was that?
They're South African.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So,
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
What were you?
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian, and then you're South African?
South African,
Yes.
yeah. Both
Okay.
parents, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
American.
And that's
Okay,
yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give that.
Listen, what matters? We're all
Black, I feel it. No, but tell me a little bit about South African.
Yeah,
South Africa. Not South.
yeah. It's like beautiful. Like,
Okay.
hands down. My parents grew up like they grew up like in like apartheid era. So and that like ended like 1990. And then so like I was like the first and only person that, still to now like born in the U.S.
Okay.
And yeah, like I like visited there like at least like once every year for a while, like just to like see family because all my family's there. And then at one point like lived there at most for like a year. And yeah, it's like
How's the people's demeanor? Like when you come to America, we have a stigma.
I heard South
Different.
Africa's racist too.
no, they're racist.
I mean,
as fuck.
yeah.
Like that. It's because it's fresh. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's like imagine if like you know like imagine if segregation ended like
5 years ago.
30 years
Yeah,
ago.
30 years.
But then maybe your parents know it as ending like 20 years ago.
It's
Yeah.
still
Right.
fresh for them.
So it's still fresh, and like yeah, white people there are like especially racist, especially not like apologetic about it.
It's the older generation.
Yeah, like I mean, even when I was living there, like the craziest. That's when I like started to like recognize like oh, you black, and that means something different about how you move in the world.
Right.
Like I remember even like taking I remember like my mom used to take me to this like gym sometimes to take like tennis lessons.
Okay.
Like really, yeah, this is like 8 years old or something, and like we had this mixed race people there are called colored. So we had this like colored coach, and then like there were two like white boys on the team, and like they used to always like just like be like extra like. It wasn't just like teasing, because like with like teasing and like stuff like that, like
You can tell. You have,
Yeah,
it's
you
a
know.
different militia to you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like
And also at that time, like I've never been like someone who that like really gets to. Like I'm just more like, okay, whatever. You don't like me. But this I was like, no, this is different. Like y'all are wild.
Yeah.
And then also the coach was just kind of like letting it happen. So
She's probably that person was probably scared. Type stuff.
Right.
yeah, maybe yeah, I don't know. But I just remember like at that time being like, oh, like this is cause
Right. I'm not the same.
Yeah.
One of these things is not like the other.
the other. Yeah. But other than that, like really beautiful in terms of like black people's demeanor there. Like, I would say, I think there's like things about like elitism there that are really different here. Like class is like really important and like really like the class disparities are like really huge. Like, you know, you'll find really wealthy people and then most people are like really poor.
It's either 1% or the bottom percent.
Yeah. And
But you're
like,
poor, no middle class type shit.
yeah, like very much that. Like, if you have like a little bit of money, like you try to put your kids through private school, like because
Yeah.
public school is just like not.
Yeah,
It's not-
as-
yeah.
Yeah. That's similar in Ghana.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, obviously because of colonialism, but it's like either you went to private school or boarding school. Like that's really where
Yeah.
you want to be at. Either, and you want to go to boarding school like overseas, like, you know, send you to the UK or something
Yeah.
like that.
You wanna
and
get
like,
out.
yeah, like it's so interesting to see. And like some areas, like the roads are like very well paved, and then you go and it's just like dirt road.
Okay, I
and
feel
like no stop signs.
Was you
no-
born in Ghana?
No, I was born in Orlando.
Oh, yeah, you said that. You told me that you was born in Orlando.
So
Okay.
both my parents are Ghanaian. They both grew up there. They went to the same high school. Very cute. And then they studied university in London and got set up on like a blind date type thing.
that's
Very cute. And then my mother became a nurse. My dad, it was a computer scientist, and my mom got her papers in the U.S., moved to Baltimore for her first job. I think she might have worked at Mercy or something like that.
That's where I was
and
born.
then really,
Same.
really, oh my God! And then both my brothers were born here, and then we moved to Florida for a bit, but it was very racist there, and there were like some instances. So my parents moved back here, and then I moved here when I was like 1, so you know
Okay.
I don't really have any memories from Florida, and yeah.
That's crazy.
Do you? I'm just asking. Do you know Micah?
Yeah, I do know
Micah
Micah.
Asian Davis.
I do know Micah. Yes.
His ass.
Damn, why
We
you
used-
had to say his
I
whole
sure did.
government?
say
I
his
know.
name.
We used to be kind of like family friends.
That's what's up.
Because when my brother went to OM, like they became close.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's why I
We
asked
bonded over being Ghanaian, and then we
And his sister and stuff. Too.
yeah,
You cool with his
yeah,
sister?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's my dog. That's our dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and then so you know Xavier.
Yeah.
Yeah, X.
We-
I forgot.
X.
Yo,
Yeah.
they
People
know
call him
X
X.
too because they.
We
yo,
grew up with
yes.
X. Like
I grew up
fully.
with X.
Did you really?
Yeah, I played soccer with him when I was a little league.
We literally like every.
you know his
we used
dad?
to go to
Like
Christmas.
Coach Ray?
No,
Oh, I
like we
called him
grew
Coach.
up with like yes.
That's
like,
crazy as
His
shit.
whole family, like
That's
his
dope as
mom,
shit.
His Andre, like they're so lovely.
Hell yeah.
We
I'm
used to-
definitely gonna say something to him.
I'm about to say yeah. X and wasn't her brother. I know they know each other because I
Yeah.
just see them comments on each other's Instagram.
Because Calvert Hall, they both
Yeah.
went to
Oh,
Calvert
true.
Hall.
That's true.
From
That's
freshman
true.
year and became close. So they live in kind of close to in this area. So they used to carpool. So like
okay,
we
I
just
feel
were
it.
they were always together.
Small world. You know
Super
all my
small.
friends, man.
I know. It's great. Like who else do you know? Yeah, it's a small world.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
So I guess kind of going into more of the music side of things.
Right.
I know what you want to do. So what are you trying to go into? So like, what is
We
the
just
future
had
for
this
you?
convo
We just did.
like a couple days ago.
Yeah, I want to do so much.
And you have done a lot.
Tell me some of your experiences before you.
Yeah. So I mean, like, kind of going back to the FK Twigs thing. Like, what I loved so much about her, and just like a lot of my favorite, like, just like artists who are like early 2010s kind of people, they really blended like this thing of doing like pop music and then like high art performance together. So in New York, there's like a great space to do that. So one of the first things that I really loved that I did with actually Abby.
We used to do a lot of projects
We used to
together
do a lot of shit together.
and just be in practice rooms, like
yeah, just like
practicing.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and so I did this thing at this place called St. Mark's Church in the Bowery. It's like this old historic church, and a lot of cool people have like performed there, like including what's her freaking name? She's racist.
Caroline.
No, it's
Let me know.
fuck, what's the
Damn.
old? It's like an old rock, like LES.
Girl.
Yeah, like
I wish I knew. Anyways, somebody.
yeah. Anyways, like yeah, just really like historic place. But we did like the first like idea of a performance that I like wanted to do, which like mixed, you know, music, dance, and like visual kind of stuff going on. So there were like visuals like projected into like the arch space, like the altar, by a friend at that time. And then like like some of my friends, including Abby, were like doing like backing vocals, and then I was like singing and dancing. And then there was another friend of mine who was also doing like some choreography.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and then so I've been able to like recreate that like in different spaces and like different iterations of that. So there's like the like music element where like I'm making basically like experimental pop and R&B. And then there's like the performance part where we like take it and like expand it, so there's like dance involved or like visuals or like makes it more immersive. Yeah.
So are you creating the choreography?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
No, it's nuts.
I meet a lot of like, you know, artists like rappers, singers and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't really meet like choreographers. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's probably a different genre. I mean, it's probably like around in my head, it's probably like the same difficultiness, like as in like what you have to do and what you have to learn. But that's different in my you know.
Yeah, it's like it's I don't know, it's been really cool because like also like at NYU, like the black dancers that we like were like really close with them too. Like, I mean, like everybody in like black art spaces there like got really closely connected, and like even though I wasn't on that track, like they've always been super like like
Because Nalle's
embracing
a
of what
dancer, like not like two-step, like no, flips, back foot splits.
I'm dead, not
They,
back.
like glide across the floor, like just truly beautiful, transformative dance. And I feel like it really informs how you write as well. So I think what I was saying to Nalle a couple days ago is that I feel like you're a poet and like just like the way you approach things is from such a poetic
Happy.
standpoint, which I really admire. So yeah.
Thank you.
And you've always been someone who I just was like, wow. Like, I
And
know they'll
also-
be okay, whatever they do. Like it's just, yeah, very impressive.
Thank you.
You're
And like
welcome.
likewise, yeah. Like
Thanks.
that. I mean, like just because I mean, like some people are like, okay, like you know, what we, no,
we-
for real. Like, but the black people, like, and they like they had to be bringing something.
Yeah,
so like
we had to have a little bit more.
a little bit more.
It seems like also maybe that y'all don't see it like that. It seems like it's great for you guys because it seems like you're always in competition.
Right.
Because
I mean, you mean just in like this field?
Yeah. No, like y'all group.
Right.
Because y'all always want to like, I'm not going to say like show up
Yeah.
one another, but you always kind of want to prove yourself. You know what I mean?
It wasn't even more of a, but it was in just like a positive.
It was always
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I think
yeah,
we
yeah.
always.
It's like
you-
pushing.
Yes,
It
like
wasn't
I would
pushing,
hear
though.
something from you, and it would make me want to work on something I had, and vice versa.
Yes. Mhm.
So it was a very like positive kind of relationship. But then also being in art school is very competitive. Like just you're always wanting to prove yourself to your professors and and then our
Your
professors, like
peers
it's kind of daunting because a lot of them were like very like just like heavy hitters in the industry and like had the craziest connections,
Like
which is
produced
not
for Erykah Badu, A Tribe Called Quest, like
just like crazy stuff. And they all had the power to honestly change our lives, but you know, they gatekeep a little bit. But you are always like kind of wanting their approval and wanting your peers' approval. So it was nice that we had that safe space in our friend group to just share things and be inspired and heavily inspired at that.
Yeah.
Which was very motivating. So,
That's what's up.
yeah.
And I feel like that's the only way that you can do something is to go up with a group. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It's not like it's very hard to do it by yourself. Like I know at least for I always ask Taylor for advice as well, and then I also have like different other podcast people that I talk to.
My bad.
It's all good. I talk to different other people like hosts and stuff and like that, and we always share ideas, trying to get it a little bit better. Only thing about like my standpoint per theirs, I don't really care for like the views and all that stuff. I really honestly am doing this so I can meet people like you. I haven't seen you in however long, 12
So
years
crazy.
plus, probably like really 15
Yeah.
type shit.
The yearbook photo.
Yeah, type shit. I still have mine actually.
Really?
Yeah, I
Can you
do.
get it after this?
Oh yeah, I will. I will definitely give it to you. And then I just like to I like to talk to my peers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really cool camaraderie. I have all my friends come back on and shit like that. And we
Have you
just
had
talk.
Micah on? And
I had
X?
Micah. I haven't had X.
Okay.
X moved to Florida.
Right.
Yeah,
His brother
so-
lives there too. Right?
Yeah, his brother went to Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
Just graduated.
Yeah, his brother did just graduate.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have to say.
They've been
something.
traveling right now.
I bet.
Yeah, they've been
You
doing.
know, they be living.
They do
They've
be living.
always lived well,
Yeah, X is
and I love that.
X is a character.
Very much a character.
fucking
He's
character.
always life of the party.
Not facts.
Wait,
Right?
okay.
Life
Oh,
of the
let me
party.
tell you a story. Remember that time? We was at.
I love this story already. Remember that time?
We mind you, me and Taylor don't like going to parties and stuff.
I
Really?
hate
that.
Oh, can we talk about that? Because
I hate the fucking club.
Wait. What? Cancer. Ooh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Cancer,
Yeah, what's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
No, I love Taurians.
I'm a Taurus, but I'm a very introverted person.
Yeah.
I feel like Taurians.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comfort,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And it's
choosy
like-
with your company.
And the club for me is just it's too many people.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I hate people bumping into me and not saying that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so you that friend where it's like
And
they
so
couldn't
it's
say
like-
excuse me.
Like and people keep bumping into me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking.
Yeah.
And then like I'll get mad and I'll give Earl that look like
We
it's
gotta
getting
go.
there, it's getting-
What
it's
do you not
brutal.
like about the club?
I'm not a I don't like dancing.
I don't-
Okay.
yeah,
That's really the
me
thing.
too.
That's really
Like
what
you
it
don't,
is.
you
I
don't
am
like the
a on the
eyes on
wall-
you?
I don't like the
section.
eyes on me. I take the pictures. I go to the
Oh,
clubs
yeah.
and take the pictures. I go to
For
click.
people?
Yeah, I'm not. They're
so
not
funny.
going into me. They're not looking at me. They're looking at the other person. It's weird as shit. I would only go, and I wouldn't go to a club like by myself or anything like that.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
with
no.
2 people or anything like that.
Like
I would
pick
only.
up somebody.
Yeah, no, that's not where I find.
That is so fun. Because I'm
not my Steve.
I'll be up
Yeah,
in the club.
she loves the club. One
I
thing,
really-
she used to come home like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. from the club.
Anytime. Well, partly also because like that's like my area of like
The scene.
Yeah.
That's where the
You
girls
like to
are.
dance
I like
Yeah.
to
and
yeah.
do your stuff. You feel me?
Yeah, I
I'm
like to
like,
dance. I like to
yeah,
hear
I'm
the
ready to
music.
go. You feel me?
And, I mean,
that's
but
how I
there's
am.
also
We'll be like the first people to get there.
First you to
First
leave.
people
First
fucking
you talking about.
no, and honestly, like the
Screaming.
club early is like cute too. Like I kind of like when there's less people too, because
Yeah.
I mean like. There's also different types of clubs that you go to, and some places are really focused on like
Yo,
drinks and picking people up.
Yeah.
Where's like if that's your thing,
Especially
cute.
in the DMV, the clubs here. Listen, I didn't get club culture until I went to Berlin. Honestly, there they know how to do the club. They confiscate your phone at the door.
Confiscate your phone.
Yes,
That's
Yeah.
wild. Okay.
keep your phone at the door, and it encourages people to actually like mingle.
That's dope.
And they
No
also are
pictures,
choosy.
no
No
video.
pictures, no videos, and then they also are choosy with like who they let in. Like they're not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
let you in if you're with a group of 10 people because you're only going to talk with your friends. They want to let in. They like letting in like solo people. So that, those are people who are really going to mingle and like make the most out of
Oh,
it.
I would.
Then
They would not fuck with me going in there.
Well, actually, no.
you just
They
need
might
to,
like
They might.
yeah because
No,
it's
I'm
also
not
It's
going to the
random.
club without my fucking niggas right there. You feel
Nah,
me?
yeah, they
I
not
would
let
talk-
you in.
I would talk like I'm not afraid. I'm talking to y'all. You feel me? I'll talk to motherfuckers. I can't go into there.
Just
by
like raw
myself.
dog it.
Can't raw
Yeah.
dog it. No, if I go in there, I'm
Listen.
just gonna sit there and drink and just like
Oh my God.
and just look at
think
people.
about life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna think about life. I'm just gonna be like, I should go over there and talk to her. Oh man,
It's a
take my
skill.
nerves.
No,
it is a skill.
It used to give me mad anxiety before that, and then when I was in Berlin, I was like, all right, like, because my friend in Berlin, you leave your friends, like you
do,
don't
and-
stick with them. You like, they'd be like, okay, I'm going to the bar, I'm going here. So it's like you have to be alone and you just make friends and also there, I feel like people are there to also dance.
they're like there for the dancing
For the music, like they're paying
because
attention.
you can't post it online. Like you won't.
Yeah,
have
what's the
anything
point?
yeah.
But here, it's like people in the section on their phone, looking cute, taking video of the club. Like, it's just so whack. Or like standing on the wall, not dancing. Like, what are you there if you're not there to
that's
dance?
me.
That's us right
I'm
there.
sorry. But
you don't even gotta be
maybe they're
sorry.
not playing the right stuff because it's nothing like when you go to the right club at the right time and they play the right songs in the right
I'm so,
order.
it's just like with Earl said, I don't know. I feel like as soon as I like start dancing or just like
You just feel
everybody
weird?
I feel like everybody just
Looks at
looking
you?
me. Yeah. And so I'm just like,
You need to wear some shades in the club. I wear shades when I go to the club, so I can like kind of just stare at people and and also know that people
watching.
can't see me
I
fully.
feel that. I actually went to like I said, I don't go out like that, like that type of scene.
Loser.
That's fine.
No, I'm playing.
That's fine. I went out to Fells Point for the first time.
Oh, you did.
I did.
Where the white people
right?
at?
I guess so.
That's where they at.
They are. That's
like it down there.
I went out with them. It was cool, you
Okay.
know.
Where you guys went? You remember?
We was bar hopping.
Oh, you did that. You did the bar crawl type moment. I hate bar hopping.
Why not?
I'm not a
I
bar
want to
girl.
pick a place and stay there. I want to sit down.
You can sit down in the bar. What do you mean? There's chairs there.
I know, but you know what it is? I'm used to New York. Like, once you go somewhere, you got to pay to get in.
Okay, I feel
But
it.
here, I guess you don't have to. You didn't pay to get in each
No,
bar.
I just go in there.
Okay, then maybe I would like it more. But I like to, now that I'm grown and a little cute, I like to wear shoes that hurt.
Okay.
So I don't
So
want to. I don't
you
want to
don't
walk
wanna be
around.
walking around.
And
I
Fells
feel-
Point is like the cobblestone. So I don't want-
It is. But like I would do like I guess I would go on cruises and stuff like that.
Okay. Did you like that?
Yeah, I'm a cruiser.
Oh, you a cruiser?
Yeah, I can talk to people. You feel
On
me?
the cruise?
Yeah.
So you come alive on the water.
Yeah, I do come alive in the water. You feel me?
Is
See,
cancer a water song?
Yeah.
Earl comes alive on the water because of the stipulation of he's never gonna fucking see
I ain't
these
gonna
people
meet
ever
these
again.
motherfuckers again. Yo. So I say and do the fuck
Not
I
you doing the
want.
So
psychoanalysis.
it's just that you have anxiety.
I do.
Right.
And
Are you medicated?
no,
That's okay.
I don't do that. I don't smoke.
Do you smoke?
I
Okay.
can't smoke.
Why?
I want a job, so I don't smoke anymore.
They drug test you?
Yes.
It ain't federal. They going everywhere.
Oh,
But
they drug
isn't that
test
like-
you?
Let me not.
No,
say
they
I don't
do
want to
that.
talk about it too much because this is on the internet.
Right, and
but I
yeah.
can't smoke.
You
feel
don't,
me?
yeah, and you don't.
No, I don't. Yeah. but
You can cut that part out.
but I
Did it at the same time. This is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
but I like it because I get drunk. I can talk to people.
Okay.
I already, like I said, I like to talk to people already. And
Yeah,
I don't
you
have
do.
to, and I don't have to be in that. Oh, let's go dance. You feel me?
Right.
Because I can't dance. You feel me?
But do you like to dance?
no, I don't.
Okay.
If I
Yo,
could,
it'd be
could,
funny because
I
that
do the
shit that he
two-steps.
did right there.
That's his
That
dance?
that's his shit.
That's
like,
your little shimmy?
that's my two-step.
dance.
You feel me? That's
Okay.
not a dance. That's like me just.
He'll walk up to you and start whatever that shit is.
You feel me? I'm more of a talker. Like I said, like I can spit game to someone, but they be like, "You want
What's
to
your
dance with
pickup
me?"
line?
Tell you.
How would you pick somebody up?
Yo, I hated this.
I got
I hated this pickup line, but the shit fucking worked.
Listen. Okay, so I have different ones. You feel me?
Okay.
Bro, don't use that last one. That last one was trash. I ain't
No,
gonna-
no,
No, wait.
no,
We
no.
want to hear that. Maybe.
No,
Don't do that on my show. This is my show.
You gotta use the one that I stole, bro. That's the
No,
one.
I got you. If I actually like a girl, I'm actually gonna go up to her and like talk to her. You feel me?
Okay.
But
Just
if I don't,
normal.
if I don't, yeah, just
Hi.
what's up? You feel me?
Yeah.
But if I'm just like trying to be funny with them, or
Okay.
just trying to be, it's
Right.
two things that I do. First one, the quick one. I'd be like, oh, you dropped something. They look down, oh, you smile, and they be like, you feel me?
I hate that.
Yeah, don't look at me.
It's so corny.
That's corny, right?
Okay,
Right?
but I
Wait,
would be
where's
like,
the
okay.
wah, wah
What? Yeah,
button?
can you
No,
play,
you're not-
can you press that? No, you're not gonna press
I'm not
that.
gonna press that. I was about to. You almost got me. You feel me?
What's the other one?
But the other one, I did this on Tinder and Hinge.
Okay.
This is my Tinder and Hinge ones, right? Damn, I haven't done this so long.
I remember.
Hold on. I want to think of it. I want to say it. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Damn. Wait. Do you remember it?
I feel like it's
Oh,
like
I'm not on Hinge anymore, so I don't do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
haven't
it's this. It's like this. Damn. I think I was like, damn, you're so cute or some shit like that.
no. It's you're so lucky you
it
get
is
to look
that.
in the mirror every day and see such a beautiful face. That's what it is.
Oh,
Oh,
that's kind of sweet.
You feel me?
It's not too much.
shit
It's not
was-
too
that's-
weird.
I shitted on it at first.
And then that shit worked.
But it
for
was
you.
working?
Yes.
It
That
worked.
one's cute.
That's cute.
That should be working.
I would be like, okay.
I would be like,
Oh, X.
no, I'm like,
But you gotta
X.
okay. Tell
Slut.
me a pickup line that worked on you. I know. I want to know. I want to know what worked on you.
I be.
What?
Go.
I don't know. Like, what worked on me?
I know a pickup line had to get you. He was like,
You want to help the race?
I don't
Facts.
know. I'm playing. That one probably would have worked. Or like, I actually used to have this thing on my profile where it was like, your best pickup line. So people would always give me say pickup lines, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just like when people are like, hey.
That's
da-da-da,
boring,
like
right?
something about your profile, like, oh, dude, nah.
oh my god, I love your hair.
That's actually so funny. Oh my god, I love your hair. Then I'm like, oh, they're trying to be like my friend. Like, okay, hey.
You can't. There's certain ways you gotta approach it, bro.
What about you? Like,
Yeah, what do you do?
Still don't need to do that.
Oh, you don't do nothing?
I used to use that shit. I ain't gonna hold when I
That one,
when
the
I-
mirror?
When he first used it, I was shitting on it. But then
then
he
you saw
started
the results.
He started getting some results. I was like,
the data.
The data was
I was
checking
like,
out.
man, let me use this once.
And did it work?
Fucking hit like a home run.
All right, relax.
Chill out.
That one gets a check.
It does get a check. I'm gonna put that,
No,
keep
what's
that
the
in
other
mind.
one? There was some other shit you was using too.
The other ones, if I forgot it, that means I ain't really fuck
It
with
was
it.
booty.
It was booty.
But why are you say you guys aren't on the apps anymore? Talk about that.
The apps?
Yeah.
Earl got a girlfriend.
I don't
Earl
have
got a girlfriend.
Don't say I have a girlfriend on this damn
Through
thing,
the app?
girl. I don't have no girlfriend. Don't say I don't have no girlfriend. All right, but anyway,
Yeah, you can cut that part out.
but I don't like it because I probably
I
met.
told you I got bullied off Hinge. I got a comment on
What?
Hinge. I'm gonna take that shit off. Bitch told me my beard was patchy. I fucking deleted it
She's mean, yo.
instantly.
Oh, she's mean.
I was like,
yo.
yep.
That is so.
Never
You
again.
don't need that, yo. You don't need that.
Oh my
Instantly.
god.
Instantly said,
Are you?
let me hold this app.
You want Hinge?
Am I?
I ain't gonna hold your dating apps. Is literally for
It
sex.
is. No, it is. I met two people on there.
90% of the people that are on that fucking app are like trying to fuck.
I smashed a couple of Hinge girls.
know how
you feel
many-
me?
no.
But like, I met some girls that don't look at me like that. But it was. I met some people. The last two girls that I met on there, I said, yeah, I'm fucking done with this. This is
Oh, it was just
college
nuts?
girls. Yeah, I was like, damn, you're a fucking duff.
I've not heard that word in.
Yo,
You called them? Wait, what?
Did you say that?
called
No,
him
you
a
didn't
dove?
say
no,
that.
I would not call them
No,
a
of course
dove.
he didn't.
You gangster.
I will go on a
Yeah.
date with you and make you feel like the best person in the world. And
That's
just
worse.
never-
Because they are.
I'm just sorry. I'm just a good person. I can't diss
How the
you.
fuck do you say that and then say you're
Say
good
You're a
Duh.
good person.
in the same
Because
sentence?
I made them feel like they was, it was
Doing
that
it.
shit. You feel me? And then I just,
Ghosting.
Goodbye.
Earl has no problem with ghosting somebody.
I don't.
Really?
Nope.
Oh,
I've
I
seen,
can't-
seen him do it so many times.
Do I
Like,
go-
and
no,
tell, I'll be
ghost.
like, yo, that's fucked up. He'd be like, damn.
I actually can't ghost. I like to tell the person
I
exactly
mean,
why.
here's the thing.
Because you
I
don't
got
do that
ghosted.
shit again.
I got ghosted. So like, why do I care?
Yo.
The fuck?
Right.
that
So
shit-
you're like, whatever.
Shorties don't care about my feelings. Why should I care about their feelings? You
But
feel
that
me?
was
but every
one
shorty
person.
ain't the same.
Every shorty's not the same.
You sound like a male with a mic right now.
I do got a mic. You want to say that? You feel me? But
like.
You taught me that though.
Wait a second.
You taught me not to ghost.
Yeah.
You
why
were like,
not? Tell me why you shouldn't ghost.
You shouldn't ghost because
creates monsters.
it does. Like
Whoa.
it. Okay, so one, things can linger. If
You
you
never know who that
Energies.
you never,
is.
especially in New York,
you run it-
you just
yeah,
shouldn't. You
don't
see
do it.
ghosts
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Skeletons.
You're gonna so like you might as well just like let's end it here right now and like let's just be straight up. Second thing is like give niggas notes like
Yeah, so they don't do that shit
notes.
again.
Shot.
Yeah, like I
just
want
be
to tell you what you did wrong, like so you don't
like,
do it again.
If you're just like, hey, I'm actually not feeling this because this, like,
It's not. But okay, so
and like that, like it doesn't have to be like,
it doesn't have to be mean.
yeah,
okay,
It's
but
just
my last. Okay, so
right.
I say the last two ghosts I did. That's the ones I remember. First one, the latest one, I wasn't feeling her vibe,
Okay.
and I didn't think she was attractive.
You could have just been like, "Hey, I don't see this working out." Pass.
Yeah.
I don't see
okay,
this
but
going the romantic
what
route.
if there was like,
Why not?
I want to know what was wrong. I don't know what's wrong.
You would.
I just
You just
don't
say,
feel you.
"I
just
feel like
said
we
what
don't
was
click," and
that
honestly, you could
literally
just say that. You don't have to say, "I'm not super attracted
no,
to you,"
I feel
because
that.
people can't change.
That would be mean. You
That
feel me?
would
I don't want to
be
be mean to them.
Insensitive. Yeah.
And then the second girl, she really liked me, and she was cute.
Earl.
I know. I felt so.
How many
bad.
dates did y'all go on?
Be like,
Don't piss me off.
you're gonna get
Yo,
pissed
you're
off.
gonna be fucking
You're gonna
pissed.
get pissed off.
As I told this nigga.
Oh
pissed.
my god!
Maybe,
How?
maybe like two or three, but we hung out a couple times.
But you was talking for how long? Like
Maybe like
a month.
maybe a month
Oh
and a
my
half,
God.
maybe.
That actually happened to me recently. I got ghosted.
Yeah, she don't.
After a
She
month.
Oh, you
she,
got ghosted.
she fucking lit me up on Instagram.
She lit you up
Yeah, on Instagram.
in
I
your
was just-
comments.
No, not on my comments. No, on her Instagram. She was like, "I fucking hate niggas," and I was just like, I was like, "Fuck."
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, why was that? Why did that?
Okay, so I guess I'll tell y'all. So I kind of just got out of the relationship, so I was already kind of hurt a little
Right.
bit, and I was like, I could see something going with
I don't
that.
give a fuck stage.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
I could see something going with it, but I was like,
You're like,
But Shorty just gonna hurt me again. You feel me? So I was just
Yeah,
like, fuck
not
it.
feeling it.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
but okay. You just been like, I just got out of something.
Yeah.
I've been told her. I was like, yo, I did just get out of something.
Okay.
I did say that from the jump.
In the beginning.
In the jump.
Yeah, but
I was
know.
like, you feel me? I said it was the truth. You
Yeah.
feel me?
What?
It was. Oh my god. But we are reaching an hour. I appreciate y'all guys coming out. Y'all were great.
Thanks for having us.
I love y'all friendship, by the way.
Thank you.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, we're really funny.
Yeah.
Definitely, I love this. I love.
You guys are funny too.
You guys are
Your
really
dynamic's funny.
Yeah.
It's like old married couple.
Oh, you know what?
You're like, Earl, your headphones are backwards. And then you're like,
gonna hold
get off your phone.
not-
He's back. You're like, get off your phone.
That's crazy you said that shit because I feel like it is. I ain't gonna lie.
It really do be like that sometimes. He be trying to tell me some shit. I be like, shut the fuck up.
Oh man. But any closing remarks that you guys want? Oh, what we do like to do is have you guys say something nice for the people.
Something encouraging, words of advice,
Right.
Words of affirmation to the world. What you guys got for us?
Anything could be a quote, anything.
Right. Don't be afraid to start fresh. Start all over. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Especially going into the new year.
Yeah. That's a really hard one to follow up. I would say be for real
Be so for real.
and be yourself.
Don't ghost people.
Don't
Yeah.
don't go. No, actually, don't ghost people.
Don't go.
Just tell me. Just because
Die from
no,
that shit.
don't piss me.
That's-
Oh,
Like, you can dive. I've seen
you've seen
on
it.
TikTok.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
wow!
Like,
you never know who you're
you
messing
just-
That's
with.
what I'm saying. You don't know who you're messing with when
No.
you do that shit.
Put it to rest.
Cause
To bed.
you know how many times you see that different shit about like, yeah, I met this person and so on later on they turned out they was somebody completely different.
Yeah.
You could mess with that person, they be all love you, definitely like, yeah, I fuck them, ghost them. Next thing you know, it's
You're
a
dead.
serial
If a
killer.
You're in a
shorty
booth.
comes to my fucking house, I will shoot her. I'm putting that on the fucking on this. I don't care.
Do you have a piece?
We have a piece in here.
Oh, you said we.
It's not. We're not gonna shoot you. I got my license though. I'm gonna
Oh, you
say
have a
I'm gonna say
license.
we, but I do have my license. I'm just waiting for the facilities,
Okay.
and that's coming soon. So you feel me? So that's coming soon.
The
You
fuck
feel
is
me?
the facility?
The facilities. You feel me?
No.
It's the bread, the dinero. You feel me?
Oh,
I was confuzzled.
Nah, I'm waiting on that. As soon as I get that, I'm gonna be straight.
a wrap.
But we got that shit in here. You feel me? So don't
Right.
come in here acting
Right.
fool, future guests.
No, yes.
Again, I appreciate y'all guys coming out.
Yay.
Thank
It
you.
was
Yeah,
a great
this was-
time.
yeah.
I
Yes,
really
this was
do.
fun.
I'm glad to meet you. You feel me
Yes,
again?
So good to meet you.
Just some closing remarks for everything. Please
Don't be
like,
a
share.
bitch. If you're scared about something and you don't think you're gonna do it, don't be a bitch. Just
Period.
do it.
Just fucking do it.
You have fun life.
Please like, share, subscribe, follow,
Yes.
repost, all that shit, all that jazz. Watch our shit. Watch Double O show and what's it called just on 11. I'm sorry,
11:59.
11:59 podcast. I was just on there. Go check that out.
Yes.
Have a good day, everybody, and I see y'all guys in the next one. Peace. I appreciate y'all guys again.
Yes, that was so fun.
that was fun.